Join the Auburn Undercover family, where we torch ass. I don't know. Go check it out. 50% off. It's crazy. Anyway, some of you are already members. Appreciate it. So how was your weekend? Your Thanksgiving? I know the Iron Bowl wasn't fun. It was for half, I guess. How's my local Taco Bell on this fine evening? I don't know. The last time I went, they were closed because their system was down or they were without power or something. And I had worked a long day and was leaving the athletics complex or basketball. I can't even remember. I was so pissed off. I came home and just didn't eat and went to bed. The Krispy Kreme donut bread pudding kit was fan-fucking-tastic, as I expected. It was fucking amazing. By the way, this is Auburn After Dark. I cuss. It was fantastic. It was so fucking good. I think we still have some in the fridge. I only had 2 helpings. And on Thanksgiving, one day I had one, and then I think later that night I had some. So I haven't had any since Thanksgiving Day. I need to have more. So, have I heard about the possibility of Bobby Bentley coming to Auburn? He's a name that comes up, but I don't know. Would he want to leave his son? He's going to be the senior quarterback starting for South Carolina. just stole their message and made it look like it was some hot chick messaging me saying they were a big fan. But I appreciate you, whoever that was. Please message again. I'll actually know who you are. The starting quarterback next year? Hell if I know. No one knows. If Kelly Bryant comes to campus, it's going to be called Kelly Bryant. There's no doubt in my mind. So, I mean, you don't bring Kelly Bryant on campus and him not start. I don't know if they're going to get Kelly Bryant, though. I'm not saying that's going to happen. So let me just say that, too. When will Auburn find out what bowl game's going to? Sunday. Next Sunday. Sunday afternoon. I think. Yeah. Something like that. I'll try to get scoop for you early. There's not on Periscope, someone's asking if there's no story on Gus on the site. No, there's not a story. It's on our message board. And the topic is called The Ongoing Saga Continues. For VIP members only, go to our message board. You'll see it. It's posted by myself. The Ongoing Saga Continues at auburnundercover.com on the message board. Yeah, that trick play kit where they threw to Anders Carlson was stupid. Some type of swinging gate play. Yeah. Apparently Anders was the third, and then Gus said maybe the fourth option on that play. They meant to throw the tight end in the middle of the field, but he was covered. Yeah. Stupid play. Been great play if it worked, but stupid. You've heard Chip Lindsey's name thrown around for the OC in Knoxville. If the OC leaves Tennessee, but Chip Lindsey has a huge buyout in his contract, and he'd owe a lot of money to Auburn if he left, unless he got fired at Auburn first. You heard Mac Brown's interested in North Carolina. That is correct. We actually reported that on our website through Ronnie Sanders, our publisher. He's got a lot of connections in the coaching industry. I don't know why the hell North Carolina would hire Mac Brown. He's in his 60s. I mean, he obviously coached there 20 plus years ago. He was great there, but I don't know. Mike Leach back to Texas Tech would be fun for the Big 12, but I want him in the SEC. I'm selfish. AU Rad Dad says, no, I'm your biggest fan. I have bid titties. I don't think I want to see yours, Rad Dad. Yeah, Kit's warning everybody. The Body Get a Message board's full of lovely people right now. Everybody's very angry. Well, not very angry. They're angry. Big D and Beham. I don't think Auburn's going to the Birmingham Bowl. Will we see Asa Martin next year at Auburn? Yeah, we'll see. Just way too many damn spammers on Periscope. Next week is going to be interesting as far as, like you said, Seth. Kelly Bryant's going to announce December 4th where he's going to school. Everybody will know which bowl game Auburn's going to. Where's Mr. Perfect at? I don't know, Kit. Yeah, he was mentioning on the Body Get a Message board he wanted an Auburn After Dark. I didn't commit to one at the time, but here I am. That's interesting, Creedy. No, I guess I don't pay much attention. Did you notice Malzahn has honestly stopped saying they had a great week of practice? I haven't noticed that. Maybe Gus watches the stuff that we put up. Or at least it gets back to him and he's like taking pointers. Gus, if you need a PR coach, let me know. Go to Byron's once a week and eat breakfast. That'll help you out. Will Kelly Bryant come directly to campus if he chooses Auburn? He'd be here in January, I would think. I don't know, but he would be here early. You wish Gus would watch? So this stuff gets back to him sometimes. Are you early or late? Says Auburn 23 on YouTube. I don't know. Early-ish. What bowl am I thinking? I have no idea. It's a big confusing mess right now. We've got 36 viewers right now on Twitch. Thanks for joining us. 13 on Periscope. I have no idea how many on YouTube. Thanks for joining us. Not bad for 12:45 a.m. Maybe a lot of you are up for Cyber Monday deals. Which, by the way, we have one at auburnundercover.com going on right now. 50% off an annual subscription. You get 6 months free. Go sign up. Don't be stupid. Go sign up. What bowl am I thinking? I don't know. Texas Bowl, Belk Bowl, Gator Bowl, Music City Bowl. One of those. Gus does say bullcrap a lot, and that's what we got a flag for. Yep. Texas Bowl versus Baylor would be fun because of Stidham. I don't know about that. Personally, I hope they don't go to the Texas Bowl. I hate Houston. Yes. 2 facts about Jarrett Stidham you might not know. Jarrett Stidham is from Texas, and he's engaged. Jay Jackson wants to know, what do you think about all of the assistants being out on the road recruiting? They're doing their job. No decision's been made about their future yet, at least officially. You heard Liberty Bowl versus Georgia Tech. That would be a non-sexy game. I don't think I would enjoy that game. I mean, would you guys really want to see Georgia Tech versus Auburn in a bowl game? I don't think I would. Oh, there's no doubt. There's no doubt about that. There ain't no doubt. Yeah, I would understand some of the old school fans wanting Auburn to play Georgia Tech for that rivalry. But God. Ugh. LC, I don't know, man. I don't know about that. Shivers does have some serious speed. Got that touchdown called back on the holding call. Why the hell didn't Shivers get more carries, asked Kit. Great question. Should have asked Gus that last night, but in retrospect, they got their ass torched, 52-21. So I don't know if who would Auburn look at if Gus leaves. I don't know. No one knows. Hey, Duke basketball fan in the Periscope chat said that Auburn really impressed him. Said those guards are really amazing. Damn right, they're pretty damn good. Auburn versus Wisconsin. Don't give me that crap again. Would Barry Alvarez come back and coach that game just to coach it again? Will Stidham play in the bowl if he decides to leave? I would think he would play in it, but I don't know. Drew says, this is terrible, very uninformed. You should go to our website where we actually have scoop. I'm not going to give you free shit here. So get the hell out of here, Drew. Bye. See you, Drew. Bye-bye. Bye, Drew. Everybody say bye to Drew. Hope you enjoyed wasting your damn time. You wouldn't mind seeing Auburn versus Northwestern again? When did they play? That was back in the was it the Capital One Bowl? Yeah. Everybody say bye to Drew. Everybody's saying bye to you, Drew, on Twitch right now. They're saying bye. 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 Torch that ass. Torch that ass. Yeah, the Outback Bowl. That's right. Yeah, we hardly knew Drew. I know Drew, Mr. Perfect. I've seen him on here before. And on Twitter. I've seen him. But whatever. What I really like is like fans who act like they know like the inside scoop on shit. Auburn still has an OC right now. Periscope. But I don't think Chip Lindsey wants to be here. What else is up? You know, I didn't put any of my beard balm in my beard today, and I can tell. My beard feels very crunchy, as the kids would say, right? I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. Is Cliff Kingsbury a legit OC option? I don't know. The guy just got unemployed. I mean, I don't know. Would you want him to come in and run the air raid? Would Gus Malzahn want him to come in and run the air raid? I mean, Chip Lindsey's roots are in the air raid, and Auburn's not running the air raid with a quarterback who's going to be in the NFL maybe, and Jarrett Stidham. So I don't know if Cliff Kingsbury. I don't know. We'll see. Big game against St. Peter's Wednesday. Big if true, Jacob. Big if true. I think Auburn's like favored to win by like 20 plus, according to Ken Palm. So, as Kit said, it'll be a hashtag torch that ass game. There are several hashtag torch that ass games coming up for basketball. Who has to pay the $15 million if they fire Gus? The school. The school would have to pay $15 million. Do they have the money? Yeah, they got the money. Yeah, Georgia's gonna get that ass torched. I thought the line was like exactly right today. It's gonna get a lot of money moving. It's almost like they looked at the two Auburn scores against Georgia and Alabama and decided, let's split the difference. Okay, Auburn got beaten by Georgia by 17. Auburn got beaten by Alabama by 31. So the difference there's 14 points. Let's set the line at 13.5. So Georgia's a 13.5 underdog against Alabama, according to Vegas. At least it was earlier today. It may have changed, of course, based off how the money's moved. So imagine Bo Nix and Cliff Kingsbury offense. I can't because Bo Nix has never played college football. Who do I think is going to make the college football playoffs? Notre Dame, Alabama. I think Ohio State's going to sneak in there if they win the Big Ten championship. That's 3. And Clemson. So unless Ohio State shits the bed again, I think they're going to get in over OU. But I don't know. I can't. That's who I would have in. I shouldn't say who I think. That's who I would have in. The committee probably thinks differently. And to be quite honest, I don't even know what the hell the college football rankings are right now. Playoff rankings are right now. But OU's defense is atrocious. And I know they've won all these games despite their in spite of their defense. But Dabo was pissed off after the USC game. Why? I don't even know why he would be. What happened? What did Dabo do? Nah, don't give me that UCF crap. UCF lost their quarterback, man. You got to take that into consideration. You can't put UCF is not the same team without Mackenzie Milton. You can't put them in the playoff right now. Their season's pretty much over. They had a chance to make the playoff, but they still had to have some teams lose on championship weekend coming up. But with them losing their quarterback, no way that anybody puts. I mean, the committee puts UCF in the playoff. Oklahoma State. Ohio State's quarterback's not very is very good, but not fun to watch. Mr. Perfect. Yeah, Kyler Murray is fun to watch, but I don't know. No fucking way. Dabo really said that? That he might leave Clemson if the fans don't stop complaining? Where's he going to go? I mean, he'll go to Alabama someday probably, but if Saban retires in the next 4 or 5 years. How about the post-game of Texas A&M LSU? Yeah, I don't know the incredible minute details of that, but I know the generic stuff. But gosh, it's kind of crazy. I saw all the pictures late last night, and then I briefly read the news on Twitter. I haven't read the stories, but apparently Steve Cragthorpe has had his pacemaker checked out. Man. You were pissed. You wanted that 7 overtime game between LSU and A&M to go further. Well, maybe Dabo will come to Auburn. No, he wouldn't. That was a big one for Jimbo. I predicted it too. I think a lot of people predicted Texas A&M to beat LSU. In fact, A&M I think may have been favored in that game. Oh, listen. Okay, if that quote's true, Mr. Perfect, then that sounds like it's more or less him telling the fans to go cheer for someone else. Then it sounds like Dabo saying maybe I need to leave. Unless I'm reading it incorrectly, but either way, it's an empty threat. He ain't going anywhere. Yeah, who the hell's gonna fight Kevin Falk? Why would you pick a fight with that guy? He would break you in like 0.6 seconds. Oh, well, if that's the rest of the quote, Mr. Perfect, then there you go. That's very direct. Oh, my goodness. I vote in the AP poll, but I didn't see what the AP poll was today. Where was Texas A&M? You wonder how Alan Green would have to would handle hiring a football coach? I think there would be a committee of some sort, and then he'd have to sign off on it. But I think he'd lean on a committee. Yeah, Bruce Pearl is Auburn. Yeah. Jimbo Fisher called a really, or whatever. He managed that fourth quarter against Auburn terribly. But credit Auburn for making a comeback they did. I mean, they had to make the plays offensively, and they did. But obviously, Jimbo is a good hire for Texas A&M. I don't know if I'd guarantee him 7 freaking years or how many years they guaranteed him. I mean, you think Gus's deal is bad? I'd love it. Got a fan on Twitter tweeting at me. I got a phone call today suggesting Gus Malzahn's buyout drops after the first week of December, and that Auburn's weighing their options. And then he's asking me, true? I don't know if you feel so damn good about your phone call. I got a phone call today. Like, everybody acts like they're like Deep Throat, you know? Like this is all the president's men. Like fans act like, I got a call. Who do you get? So you talk to a friend of yours and you're all like, hey, I bet his deal, goes down and Auburn will make a. That's when Auburn will make a change. That's why we're not hearing anything today. Yeah, come on. So stupid. No disrespect, but don't be stupid. Hey, I don't like stupid bullshit. All right. Anything's possible, but it's just like everybody's trying to act like they're an insider. I mean, I don't try to act like I'm an insider unless I actually know something. Florida State is hot garbage. Man, their team is shit on the field and playing. And you see where they had only 10 men on the field for offense, and Florida was like a corner or a defensive back of some sort was like looking like, who am I going to cover? There's no one here. And then Florida State finally ran a guy out. Man. Seth says he saw a Mississippi State fan say that if Kelly Bryant goes there, he'll do exactly what Cam did at Auburn. LMAO, says Seth. Anything's possible, but no. I don't know, Kit. I don't know if they threw a pick. You're saying it's safe to assume he's committing to Auburn, Kelly Bryant? Why would you be safe to assume that? Is he no longer considering Arkansas? I mean, listen, I don't follow recruiting all that much. I leave that to Keith Niebuhr. And he's got scoop on him. And he's got intel on Kelly Bryant today, too, for our VIP members. Up on the message board. On the bottom, get a message board. Philip just posted a column for VIP members. I think it's VIP. Let's check. Not VIP right now. It might be in a minute. Yep. Phil Marshall got a column up right now about Gus Malzahn and what happened with Gus Malzahn Sunday at auburnundercover.com. Can't read anywhere else other than auburnundercover.com. Just went up. Yeah. Mr. Perfect. Arkansas makes Auburn look like the Patriots. Are the Patriots that good this year, though? I'm not even sure. How has no one fell on the sword within 24 hours? Something bigger happening where Gus Malzahn doesn't want to fire his staff before he gets the cut, says Creedy. I don't know. There will be changes of some sort. When are you seeing Creed 2? It's pretty damn good, Brandon. Bruce Pearl is awesome. Is Auburn. I saw it last Tuesday night. It's damn good. I don't think it's as good as the first Creed. What do you think? I didn't think it was as good as the first one, but it was still damn good. I really enjoyed it. Whole movie was about broken men. I like that. Everybody can relate to being broken at some point. And every single character, male character in that movie is broken at some point. And they all put themselves back together. Oh, really? Is that right, Seth? Kelly Bryant's decision day is the same day as Chad Morris's birthday. I'm sure Arkansas fans are freaking out about that. Is your real name Creedy, though? Or is that just your screen name, Creedy F, baby? There's no way you're named after Apollo Creed. Kit wonders, serious question. Are you sure it's serious? What if Gus doesn't want to make changes? You know that he's not that big of a dumbass. I don't know. Maybe he won't want to. I know there's some that wish he would that are on the staff. So they can get their money and get the hell out of there. Ah, see, Seth, so easy to predict. All fan bases are pretty much the same. You don't see how Arkansas will develop him for the NFL like he wants? I mean, a lot of people could argue that about Auburn. Who have they developed as a quarterback who's got on the NFL lately? Auburn's getting the last look. Exactly. You're exactly right. Do offensive staff changes matter? Wow, Mr. Perfect. That is a very depressing question. If Gus truly decides to turn the damn offense over, yeah, they'll matter. I don't know. Yeah, Creedy. I mean, I was kind of there with you. I mean, listen. During the game and after the game, I was told that nothing is happening to Gus. That unless something crazy happens, nothing's going to happen to him. I was told that Saturday. So, with that in mind, if Gus was ready to make decisions on his staff, which maybe he wasn't yet, he would have probably started making them this week. Maybe even as early as today. I mean, you're seeing it across the country right now anyway. Maybe something's changed. Maybe not. Maybe he's waiting. Maybe there's something else at play. As I said, we've got intel on our board that I can't share here. That's up on our message board and also on Philip's column. So... Listen, the whole thing's a mess. It's dysfunctional. It's dysfunctional, guys. It really is. I know you don't want to hear about that, about the team you guys care about and cheer for, but right now it's dysfunctional. Someone needs to straighten it up. Hey, speaking of Cyber Monday deals, I'm not talking about ours, but are there any good Cyber Monday deals out there right now that I would be interested in, maybe? Kit, yeah. Clusterfuck would be a good word. LC says he's expecting an announcement tomorrow about the OC. Listen, it's not going to be a bidding war for Hugh Freeze with Western Kentucky. If Hugh Freeze wants the head coaching job at Western Kentucky, he should just go take it no matter the pay. I don't know. Mr. Perfect, you're dead on. At least with what happened. You're exactly right, Mr. Perfect, with Gus. Oh yeah, it's Black Sunday. And that's why in the NFL, after the regular season ends, they call it Black Monday. It's when everybody starts getting fired. And I find it hard to believe that Gus hasn't thought about it before the Iron Bowl. He said every ounce of his energy and time was placed in the Iron Bowl. But certainly he's evaluating his staff while the season's going on. It's not like you sit there at the end of the year and go, how did my staff do? I don't remember what they did. Deadpool 2's at Target for $10. Nah. I don't know if I care that much about that movie to buy it for $10. Oh, E. Williams, that's good. This is only a joke, folks, but E. Williams told a good joke. Hopefully there's a Cyber Monday deal on Gus's buyouts. Oh, oh my gosh. You guys are too much. Well, if it's as good as ours, it's 50% off at auburnundercover.com. Shit. That's good. And you guys turned out in droves tonight. A lot of people wanting news. If you're new to the Twitch channel, twitch.tv/Brandon Marcello, hit the heart button up above and follow me for free, and you'll be alerted every time I go live. Join the party. Or subscribe. If you have an Amazon Prime account, you can marry it with Twitch and get a Twitch Prime account for free, and you can subscribe to this channel for free, and it helps us out. So if you have Amazon Prime, link it to your Twitch account and subscribe to this channel. Or just hit the heart button. It's free. Hashtag free Drew. Yeah. News for free. Cliff Kingsbury would be a fun interview you'd like to see if Gus left. You mean Coach Bro? Cliff Kingsbury? Hey, thanks, TIE Fighter, for following. Is Auburn After Dark on Sunday nights, or you do it randomly? I do it randomly. I try to do it like at least 2-3 times a week, if not more. Yeah, bring back Brian Van Gorder. Yeah, that would be the answer. Bobby Petrino. Now Cliff Kingsbury can spend his time developing his next Blade Runner movie. Biggest surprise on the team this season. Seth Williams. Jacob says he remembers when he was excited when Auburn hired Brian Van Gorder. Wow. He's had some good jobs, hasn't he, man? Notre Dame, Falcons, Auburn, Louisville, where, Bobby Petrino will hire anybody because no one likes him. And if someone's willing to work for him, he'll hire them. And it's usually at the end of their career if they're on defense. He's done that pretty much his entire life because no one likes Bobby Petrino. No one likes working for him. That's why like 50 family members are working for him. Scott Leffler. Ted Roof. Sometimes when you hire these big names, everybody's like, we gotta get a big name. Sometimes they just don't work out, don't they? Hey. That's how it goes. And that's the way it goes. Yeah. WNBC. Man, our message board is popping. It is popping at auburnundercover.com right now. No one wants to talk about Ted Roof? Yeah, Eli Stove played Saturday in the Iron Bowl. He came in and replaced Ryan Davis, who got injured on that targeting call, and Ryan Davis apparently will be fine for the bowl game. Gus Malzahn said, hey, Eli Stove's available in an emergency situation. Apparently that emergency situation is Ryan Davis goes down to injury. When he came in and played, he had, what, one catch? Yeah, Jarrett Stidham's like one. His touchdown pass Saturday night was underthrown. What coaching name would bring back some Auburn nostalgia, Brandon? Well, in a different way, I would say Al Borges. Bill Oliver? Doug Barfield? Oh, come on. Be nice. Be nice about the players. I don't like it. We're not attacking players. Come at the coaches. They're 40 or above. Pat Dye brings nostalgia now? Oh, yeah. I mean, shit. I mean, he hasn't coached in 27, 28 years. Terry Bowden. Started off great. And then he kind of just... Mike Gundy. Mike Gundy, like, flirts with, like, a job a year, it seems like, each year in the last 5 years. I know he flirted with Arkansas when Bielema was there, or before Bielema got hired. Then he flirted with them again. He flirted with Tennessee at one point, I think, before they hired Butch Jones. Never left. Did Tommy Tuberville get canned at ESPN after one season? I do not remember him calling one game this year. I don't think he came back. I don't know if that was his decision or theirs. Terry Bowden looks like Mrs. Doubtfire now. Hey. I'll say this. Last time I saw a picture of him, at least he just let the gray hair flow instead of dyeing it that ugly ass, like, highlighter yellow. Whatever the hell that was. Mrs. Doubtfire. Are you saying... Are you saying Terry Bowden's gonna, like, dress up as his old self and, like, show up to Auburn and start coaching? Or he's gonna dress up as Gus Malzahn and start coaching, and then we're all gonna find out he's an imposter. It's not actually Gus Malzahn, and it's Terry Bowden just dressed up as Gus Malzahn. But we all love him in the end because his heart's in the right place, even though that's just like child endangerment and all that stuff in that movie. Auburn bowl game prediction. I don't know. Texas Bowl, Belk Bowl, Gator Bowl, Music City Bowl, Liberty Bowl. One of those. Rad Dad says, whoever thought we would be saying Auburn is a basketball school? Well, it happens every now and again. Not often here at Auburn, but just don't flip out if Auburn basketball, doesn't stay in the top 10 all year. Creedy. That's good. Dabo is part of that illustrious Tommy Bowden, not Terry Bowden. The Tommy Bowden coaching tree. Yeah. No, I don't think Tommy Tuberville cussed on live TV. He cussed between takes on something, and I guess it leaked or something. I don't know. Who cares? Thanks, X Deadshot, for following. I appreciate it. If you want to follow us too and get alerts every time we go live, just hit the heart button up above and follow for free. Download Twitch on your phone. It's easy. It's awesome. Dana Holgerson would be an interesting hire. Would he leave West Virginia? Also, have you ever noticed that Dana Holgerson looks like if Jack Nicholson and Jason Patrick, the two actors, like, face melded together, you would get Dana Holgerson. Maybe a little bit of Bill Murray, like a drop of Bill Murray in there. Kit, if you have that clip, I want to see it. I have no idea what the hell you're talking about. Bruce Pearl is Auburn. Thanks for following us here on Twitch. I have better hair than Dana Holgerson. I don't know. Dana Holgerson's hair is pretty freaking sweet. I just am bald. If I grew mine out, it would probably look... Mine would look worse. I should grow... Dude, I should be, like, really creepy. Like, I'm not just fat, but, like, be fat with a bald head and just grow out the hair that I do have left on my head. Like, as long as Dana Holgerson. I would look so trashy. It would be so awesome. Maybe I should do that. Maybe I should like do what Mike Gundy did at Oklahoma State and just grow my hair out like that, just to embarrass my kid when he gets older. The Hulk Hogan skullet. Yeah, that's pretty much what I'd have. Though I got like a thin strip across here a little bit, so probably more like Hulk Hogan in the mid '80s, early '80s. LC using the big words. I think it's financially immoral to change the head coach. Oh, Rad Dad. It would be so much to cover, even though I hear Mike Leach likes to limit press access a lot with his players. But yeah, Mike Leach press conferences would be like just like going to the circus every day. It'd be awesome. In a good way. I'm not, whatever. But did you see what the Washington defensive coordinator said about Mike Leach's offense and what they did to them? So we knew exactly what was coming. We've known it for 5 years. He ain't going to change. I mean, LC, how do you not spend money? And how do you spend it? Have I really been streaming for 51 minutes? I have been streaming that long. Guys, time just flies when I'm talking to you. You guys are just so amazing. All right, so keeping our eyes out on coaching news this week. We've got whatever intel we have right now at auburnundercover.com. Go check it out. Subscribe. We have a Cyber Monday deal going on right now. 50% off an annual subscription. 50, as Houston Nutt would say. 50% off. Go check it out. auburnundercover.com or auburn.247sports.com. LC, I don't know what those words mean. Why are you trying to confuse all of us? For my business, I minimize outflow for personal finances. For my business, I minimize outflow. For personal finances, I have an incremental budget. LC, stop it. Unless you actually know something or someone in the building there, stop. Just stop. Stop it. What are you doing? Yeah, any of you guys watch SNL? I'm sure you've watched it at some point in your life. Do I know if Ronnie Brown's in the game? I don't know. I don't know. I'm sorry, I don't know. Talk about financial responsibility. Any of you guys ever seen that SNL sketch with Alec Baldwin, where he works for Reliable Investments. I love it. It's so great. How can I, let's see, can I grab my screen on here? Let's see. Add a new scene. Hold on. I want to show you guys something. I want to fix this first. Don't go to that. All right, you guys probably just get to listen to my voice. I don't know what the hell I'm doing. What'd I do? Dumbass. I'm such a moron. Hi. I guess I should have done this before. You know? God help me. What am I doing? Face mask plugin? What the hell? Sharpen? No. Get out of here. Get out of here. I don't know what the hell's going on. My favorite Ninja Turtle? Raphael, duh. Who the hell's your problem? Well, damn. I can't exactly you know. I don't want to play the video unless you guys can actually see it because it doesn't make sense. I'm in Jimmer. In fact, I'll play tonight if you want to play.
The Reliable Dividend Growth Fund? What can you tell me about it?
The Reliable Dividend Growth Fund invests in companies with potential for first-time or increasing dividends. We found they're often a signal for companies in pretty good shape.
Dividends as an indication of financial health. That's smart. What can you tell me about mid-caps and mid-cap funds? Does Reliable have a mid-cap fund?
Oh, Reliable's mid-cap fund generally invests in companies valued between 1 and 15 billion.
Suppose I wanted to buy an individual mid-cap stock instead of a
I don't know if
mutual
I could
fund.
do screen capture.
Well, that would be
while
possible
I'm
depending on
broadcasting
performance.
without
It would offset the
already
risk of your
loaded.
stocks in your
I don't have it
portfolio.
So, great. I could buy the fund or go right into a stock?
Reliable is one of the largest online brokerages. You could click into our smart street and start trading today.
Is there a map of the market?
Everything you need, including up-to-the-minute quotes.
Great. I think I've learned something.
It's a great time to invest.
To invest, call for visit
All right.
Reliable.
If any of you heard that, are any of you familiar with that sketch? Probably not, because you're all very young. But I love that sketch. He's giving Alec Baldwin's. It's like a commercial for this investment fund company, and he's giving all this sound advice or whatever. And while he's walking around his office just acting normal. Then all of a sudden he just jumps out the window and he continues to give advice. And he says it's a great time to invest. As he just about hits the ground. I love it. You could play tomorrow. Damn it, Jimmer. Every time I want to play, you're like, I gotta do this. I gotta do that. Don't mention it unless you want to play, man. LC knows what I'm talking about. Good. Someone saw that Alec Baldwin sketch. It's freaking hilarious. It's a great time to invest. Sometimes I think I'm just very stupid. Sorry, let me turn that down. Sometimes I feel like I'm just very stupid because I'll mention things pop culture related, hit on it, mention it, and no one knows what I'm talking about. And I'm like, you know what? I'm probably talking about something that no one knows about, and I just think's funny. So I'm the stupid one. Not the person who just doesn't know what I'm talking about. I think I'm just the stupid one. Yeah, so. Hey! CS Art for the win. Thanks for the 15 bits. Let me post your bits. Your bits. Everybody can see your bits, CS Art. Wait, LC, you got drafted by the St. Louis Cardinals after high school? Who are you? Who are you, LC? Yeah, humble brag. Ooh, I played baseball and I was good at it. You got drafted. Who did what? When did that? What? When did this happen? You still made the. You still got drafted. You still got paid, right? Still got minor league ball, right? Cole Brand. Everybody Google that name. Everybody to your computers. Type. Cole Brand. Stats, highlights, bios. MLILB.com. Let's check out. Cole Brand. 26 years old. Birthplace, Cleveland, Tennessee. We're finding out everything about you, LC. Played for 2 teams. 2010 through 2012. Let's see here. Pitcher, huh? Picked up in the 42nd round by the St. Louis Cardinals in 2010. You know what I was doing in 2010? Not that. I was a failure. Let's see. You pitched 78 innings in your career. 78 more than everybody else. ERA in your career, 3.81. 2.97 in 2012 when you played for 2 teams. What happened, Cole? If it's bringing up bad memories, you don't have to talk about it. I'm just interested. Oh, whoa, I hit that. Yeah, it was a heck of a year for you, LC. 2010, you get drafted. Auburn wins a national title in football. You committed to play at Clemson in college, and then you went to... Ah, shit. You tore your labrum. That sucks. I'm sorry. Kit wants to know, is Mary Kate going to cover the bowl game? She did an awesome job this year. I agree, she did do an awesome job. And hopefully she does. She graduates in December. So she'll no longer be a student. We're going to miss her. But she might be getting a real job somewhere. I don't know. I haven't sat down and talked with her yet. So I don't know. I will be taking internship applications for the spring semester, though. Oh, you played hurt in Johnson City? And that's kind of what led it. That sucks. Aquaman asked Bruce Pearl's Auburn, am I excited or am I just meh? I'm in the middle of the road. I'm not getting my hopes up because DC has already destroyed me, at least movie-wise. It's already destroyed my faith before. So now I just go into the movies and just go, it's probably going to suck. Because let me say this. This is a while back, but like when the... trailer before they even launched the DC universe or whatever you want to call it, when they launched that trailer for Green Lantern, I was like, damn, this looks amazing. And that is one of the shittiest superhero movies I've ever seen in my life. So yeah, CLC, I'm with you, man. DC screws up their movies. I'm gonna go see it. I'm a faithful DC guy, no matter frickin' what. I always go see the damn movies. I'll go see it. The only good DC movie I've seen since The Dark Knight Rises is Wonder Woman. Man of Steel is okay. I actually really liked it when it first came out. But then as time went by, I went, I see the cracks. Really like Wonder Woman, though. That's really good. Batman versus Superman is what did it for me, though. That's what left me just completely... Yeah. Stan Lee in the Marvel movies? No, I don't think they'll do that anymore. I don't think they'll... Maybe you see like a statue bust of his face or something in the movies, but I don't think they try to digitally insert him in the movies. Didn't they drop Henry Cavill recently? That's the rumor. That's Superman, yeah. And they're wanting to go do a Supergirl movie or something. Yeah, CSR. I did not go see that in the theaters because there was so much behind the scenes stuff that was leaking out about how bad the movie was and how bad production was and how they had to reshoot pretty much the last half of the movie. A Fantastic Four reboot. I did not want to see it. And I don't want to see a gritty Fantastic Four movie. What is the point of that? Fantastic Four is the first family of Marvel. It needs to be bright. It needs to be a little bit cheesy. Serious at times. It's all about relationships and a family. And that reboot looked like crap. I did watch part of it once on TV, like on HBO or something. It was terrible. I couldn't sit through like 2 scenes. Yeah, Michael B. Jordan's awesome, but that movie was such crap. Is Hardball that movie with Keanu Reeves? Or am I thinking of something else? All right. You blame Keanu? You missed everything, Turnham Tim. I'm like about to get off here. I've been on here for an hour. I'm about to sign off. I've been on for an hour and 6 minutes. Yeah, I gotta go. I love you, everybody. Go to auburnundercover.com. Today only, Cyber Monday. 50% off an entire annual subscription. That's 6 months free. And if you're a monthly subscriber right now, you can upgrade. So, go check it out. LC, don't do that. Don't trick Turnham Tim and others who just joined in thinking that something's happened. Jimmer wants to know if I commented on the cheap shot on Big Cat. No, and I didn't see it when it happened. I saw the video, but I don't know. Shit like that happens in games. If what I'm thinking you're talking about is true, where he just got blocked and then the guy ran, like, put his body into him again on the ground. At least he wasn't like going for his knees or something. You know what I mean? But I don't know. I guess I guess what you learned from that is don't get pushed down on your ass. I don't know. Unless something bad happened to lead to him getting pushed down, like he tripped him up and illegally. But I don't think that's what happened, is it? So anyway. That's why, like, listen, I'm a reporter. But, like, whenever I hear people bitch about referees and officials, my eyes immediately roll into the back of my head and I go to sleep. Because it's all bullshit. It's all excuses. And I've always said that. And Gus Malzahn said that, remember, about midway through the season, too. I wonder if he was listening to me. But he's like, that's not you can't be blaming officials for a loss. So, and that game was called pretty evenly on both sides. They missed some stuff on Auburn in the Iron Bowl, including a not a pass interference call, but should have been a holding call that would have led to an Alabama touchdown. Actually, no, I'm mistaken. It actually did lead to an Alabama touchdown. Alabama still scores touchdowns in spite of Jamel Dean holding the receiver as he was about 9-10 yards up the field. LC. You never know what happens with Auburn. I don't know what happens tomorrow. I don't. I do need to go to bed. And I haven't written anything. I should write something for the morning, but I think I'm probably just going to go to bed. I was wanting to check out the first episode of Mystery Science Theater 3000. I still haven't watched any of season 2 yet. And I hear they riff on Mac and Me, which is amazing to me because Mac and Me was like one of my favorite movies growing up as a kid, even though I didn't know at the time that it was a ripoff of E.T. It was horrible, blatant ad placement, with McDonald's and Coca-Cola. Yeah, I can't wait to watch that one. LC got one of them anonymous sources. Wait, hold on. LC, let's work on the grammar a little bit. What do you mean that Brandon got to cover the new OC firing tomorrow? So they're going to get a new offensive coordinator and fire him tomorrow? Yeah. I mean, listen, okay. Here's another thing. Journalism rule. Just because we say it's an anonymous source doesn't mean like it's actually an anonymous source. We're all like, we don't know who it is. We have to know who it is, the source. We have to know who the source is and trust them implicitly before we report it. And then we say anonymous source because that source does not want to be identified to the public. It isn't like we just rewrite whatever we hear from someone. Like it's Deep Throat and I don't know the guy's name. They knew the guy's name that was Deep Throat and All Presidents Men. Everybody knows, every journalist knows who their source is. So. LC, man, you're smart, man. You follow me on Twitter. Damn, that's a good pull. Nice pull, man. Anyway, I gotta go. It's almost 2. I've been on here way too long. And my throat's starting to hurt. All right. Hey, James is in here on Periscope. James hasn't joined the Twitch revolution. W. Porter says, first time in your stream, just stopping in. What's the latest? It's up on auburnundercover.com. If you want the Cliffs Notes, go to auburnundercover.com. Go on the bottom, get a message board. Thanks, W. Porter, for following. I appreciate it. Go on the message board. Go click on the link, if you're a VIP subscriber, that says the ongoing saga continues. Tennessee there for the taking, says James. Talking about the Tennessee OC job. Barn or Die on Periscope says he just read the Philip Marshall story. You mean the column, and his eyes are wide open. Look at that. You know what's up. Yeah, if the Tennessee OC leaves for Western Kentucky, it certainly leaves an opening potentially for Chip Lindsey. But Chip Lindsey has to be fired, I think, to go take that job, unless he leaves and Auburn agrees not to make him pay for the buyout. So, Pruitt has friends. What the hell does that mean, James? What are you talking about? Pruitt would have hired Chip last year if he could have. But Chip has that big contract. And Chip's contract doesn't run out to 2020. By the way, James, you'll find this interesting. I keep fucking talking. I need to get out of here. No, not really, W. Porter. It's most of it's on the website. The old mutual parting of ways. Yeah, James, I could see that. Save money and headaches on both ends. I mean, Chip wants out. Even you know that. James, you know that. And you're not even here and you know that. Yeah. What was I going to say? It's going to be an interesting week. A lot of shit going on this week. Even though there's quote-unquote nothing going on. Got all this football mess going on. You can go read what I wrote today on the message board about Gus. Philip has a column up that talks a little bit about that, and then also other stuff he's heard. And I think things are going to start happening, moving and shaking this week with staff. And I think, then basketball plays Wednesday, right? Against St. Peter's, is that it? They'll blow them out. But we got that game to look forward to for Auburn. The AP poll comes out tomorrow, I believe, for basketball. Let's see. James says he's got a DC in searches, and I've got a DC in searches. What do you mean? What? Oh, you mean... whatever. I don't know. I'm screwed. My head's swimming. DC in searches. You have a defensive coordinator in searches? Or you have like a doctorate of cornology in searches? Yes. Wednesday will be officially hashtag torch that ass on Auburn After Dark. Tommy Richards on YouTube says, how about them Buckeyes? Yes. Jim Levitt involved in searches. Yeah. Hey, James, what's it like covering a coach who's open and willing to talk to beat reporters? What's that like? What's with everyone saying Khalil Tate to Auburn? He's leaving Arizona? I didn't know that. Hey, LC, if you make a torch that ass shirt, I want to see it. And maybe buy one. I'm really fat though, so you're gonna have to get like a giant ass shirt. Get you a tarp, and I'll sew it together, make a shirt out of it. James says, James, who used to cover Auburn, as most of you remember, now covers Oregon. He says talking to coaches who actually will talk to him is life changing. See, maybe James wasn't the problem. Yes, Oregon James is on Periscope talking, just chatting right now. My stream is going on Periscope, YouTube, and Twitch right now. But Twitch is our biggest audience. You guys are my focus on Twitch. Hey, James, LC Brand on Twitch wants me to tell you that Auburn is going to hashtag torch that ass in Dallas next season. I'd say pull those reins back. Cole, I don't see that happening, man. Chris wants to know what are the odds of Mary Kay getting a full-time gig? Out of my hands. I can't answer that. Yeah, Periscope bots are awful, James. That's why I got off it. That's why I started doing Twitch. Twitch, you can actually organize your community. You can shoot it from your cell phone if you want to. You just download the app and go live. You can moderate things off there. Or you can do it on your laptop or your PC. Like I downloaded OBS Studio for free. To stream on Twitch, and now I've got it all set up through a third-party program to stream on Twitch, Periscope, and YouTube at the same time. And my equipment's pretty much bare bones. I got a cheap-ass condenser mic, my webcam here from the company, and then I've got a ring light I've got set up that I bought 2 years ago, I guess, for doing post-game videos and Facebook Live videos. Now, I still do Facebook Live, because that's our big audience after games. For example, when we after the Iron Bowl, we had like 500 people concurrently watching all at one point, and 10,000 people by like midnight had watched it. I don't even know what the number's up to right now. I didn't even check it today. Clickbait, get out of here. Rad Dad, what the hell are you saying, man? God. Man. We're not on speaking terms anymore, Rad Dad. Seth. Kelly Bryant leading Auburn and Dallas versus Oregon with Hugh Freeze's offense at prime time. Rad Dad says, hashtag torch my ass, Brandon. I don't know if I want to torch your ass. Clickbait. No. Oh, Cole, that's pretty good. Oh, jeez. All right, guys, I gotta go. I'm leaving now for real. Hit the follow button up above if you're on Twitch. I'd really appreciate it. Hit the heart button. Or subscribe if you have an Amazon Prime account. And I need to get some emotes designed and put on the channel. Cliff Kingsbury and a Jarrett Stidham package deal somewhere. Really, James? What about Kendall Briles? I'm also not so sure Kendall Briles, for those like saying Kendall Briles would be like an OC at Auburn, I'm not so sure he'd come here knowing what's going on at Auburn. VR Rippy, man, you're like way the hell late. You see, you just saw the notification. We've been live for an hour and 21 minutes. You missed everything. Cole on Twitch, James says, James is smoking that legal weed out there. Jarrett Stidham was committed to Texas Tech first, but that didn't last very long. That only lasted a few months, right? If I recall. Yeah, I guess Kingsbury was the coach then. Feels like Kingsbury's only been there 2 years before he got fired. But I guess he was there longer than that, obviously. He was. I guess he was there for, what, 5 years? When did Tuberville leave? It's been a while. Anyway, who cares? It's Texas Tech. Cole says that Kettle One vodka is shitty, James. So... I'm now like just a messenger between the chat on Twitch and James on Periscope. 6 years for Cliff Kingsbury. That's how long he was there. James's dumbass is so far behind that he's still on Periscope with 3 people. Meanwhile, on Twitch, we're rocking in the chat. And there's no damn bots and spammers. We're rolling. We got 18 people at 1:54 in the AM. Yeah, James, get on Twitch, man. Don't be... Stop getting on Periscope. It stresses me out that you're on freaking Periscope and I gotta look over at my phone to see what you're saying. Anyway, okay, I'm gonna get the hell out of here. I gotta go. Yes, Cole Brand and Parker Beasley. They're here. I don't think Parker's here tonight. Has anybody seen Parker tonight? Unless Parker's using a different username that I don't know about. Yes, hashtag torch that ass is the future at Twitch, James. It's really easy to download. I'll even walk you through it, you old ass. Hey, James, by the way, I watched the last half of Goodfellas the other night. I've only seen Goodfellas once. It's good shit. All right. See you, Rad Dad. Yes. We got to get those t-shirts made, man. Yeah. Hey, yeah, Rippy, I understand. Yeah. Man, it'd been so long since I seen Goodfellas. I was like legitimately shocked when he shot that kid and killed him. That he shot in the foot earlier in the movie, and then he shoots that kid up. Was getting them drinks. Oh man. And then he gets his at the end, of course. He always does in movies, unless it's My Cousin Vinny, and he wins. Though I'll say this, I prefer Casino over Goodfellas. I really do. Casino's better than Goodfellas in my mind. But that whole last like 20, 30 minutes with Ray Liotta like just freaking high on coke, and the helicopter in the air, it's fantastic. It's great. Man, they just don't make movies like that anymore. Though I hope that the movie The Irishman that Scorsese's doing for Netflix is a comeback of sorts to that type of movie. Like I told you guys like a few weeks ago, I bought Once Upon a Time in America, the director's extended edition. 4-hour long movie. Pretty damn good. Enjoyed that movie. Not on the same level as Casino or Goodfellas though. Though it's a different type of movie. The Departed, you're right. Wolf of Wall Street was kind of it's all Scorsese. I mean, that's what, yeah, there you go. That's all Scorsese makes, unless, he did that stupid kids movie a while back. Yeah, I don't know if it's about youth and all that shit. I just think that no one's willing to take a risk on new filmmakers to make movies like that. The SEC network should hire me after Feinbaum retires. Unless the FCC starts allowing people to cuss. I don't know. But yeah, I love The Departed. How's your mother? You need a smoke break? I bet you don't smoke. You one of those health freaks? Go fuck yourself. Oh, I love that movie. It's got so many lines. And you can tell when Jack Nicholson is like going with the flow and like ad-libbing. Because didn't he ad-lib in Departed the part where he's sitting at the table in the restaurant with DiCaprio, and he's telling him about a job to do or whatever, and he says, I smell a rat and all this stuff. And then he says, you need to eat and everything. He's freaking out. He thinks he's going to kill him at the table. And then he walks off. Then he walks back into the scene behind him and puts out a cigarette or whatever. And you could tell DiCaprio's like, what the hell's going on? That was great. Yeah. Yeah. I miss Nicholson. Apparently he's doing some movie finally. He retired. Now he's doing a movie. I forgot what it was. He's doing something though. But he like retired silently, and now he's coming back finally. Oh, the gun wasn't in the scene? Ah, that's why DiCaprio was like, what the hell? That makes sense. Because he drops it, right? And he picks it up. It's just good stuff by Nicholson. And Nicholson, the way he like becomes more and more paranoid and freaked out as the movie goes along. Oh, I love it. I want to see that again now. That's one of those movies that whenever it's on, I just put it on, just have it in the background. The bad thing is, it's never on the premium channels. It's always like on TNT or something. It's like all, censored. I don't want to watch The Departed censored. I don't want to see Goodfellas censored. Casino, I don't want to see censored. So whatever. All right, I gotta go. I said this 30 minutes ago. I was gonna leave. Now here I am. All right, everybody. Thank you. Cyber Monday deal at auburnundercover.com. 50% off. Yeah. It was all off the script. So yeah, he was ad-libbing. Yep, James. Such a great movie. And the scene, Jack Nicholson in the adult theater. Oh. Oh, man. Is there a behind the scenes thing on the coffee shop scene between De Niro and Pacino in Heat, James? I didn't know there was one. That's another favorite of mine, that movie. I mean, that scene's great too. There's another side of that coin. That's a great movie. Here's a little behind the scenes thing. Jack in the trench coat in the adult theater, man. Oh, it's great. There's so many great scenes in Heat. Pacino with the ass comment. That will completely freaked out the actor. Why am I forgetting his name? I just tried to do his TV show and they didn't call me up. I was trying to be an extra on a show, Brockmire. Hank Azaria's character in Heat freaks him out when he's just, great ass. Because he said they kept shooting that scene over and over again, and sometimes he was doing it, not as loud or as whatever, and then all of a sudden he just did this take, like, and it freaked him out. That's such a great movie. It's got a great soundtrack too. Michael Mann has done some good stuff. Brother, you're going down. There's a flip side to that coin. There's another side of that coin. What's he say? Can't remember. Underrated in that movie is Val Kilmer. Val Kilmer's really good in that movie. In Heat. I bet you didn't know this, James, or anybody in the chat who's even freaking still here as we continue to lose followers. The Dark Knight is heavily influenced by Heat. That's pretty much what Christopher Nolan said he based The Dark Knight off of, was the movie Heat. And The Dark Knight Rises was Tale of Two Cities, and what was the other thing he took inspiration from? I can't remember. Yeah, The Dark Knight's like a complete like homage, tribute to the movie Heat. Christopher Nolan like straight up said that before they even started making the movie, which I was like, as a fanboy, I was sitting there like, before they even started making the movie and any of the pictures of Heath Ledger came out as the Joker, I was like, that's interesting. So is he just going to be like, the Joker just going to be robbing banks or something? Oh, really? Well, there you go. Christopher Nolan did the interview for the behind the scenes thing about Heat. That's weird. Well, there you go. Yeah, I'm still on, Seth. I'm getting off, though. I am. Have I seen the Joker conspiracy theory that the Joker's ex-military? I think I have seen that or read about it, yeah. Yeah, Cole. I think I saw that. Though I kind of like the idea that he was actually just one of the like errand boys for the mob at one point, and he just disappeared and then came back. I like that idea. But yeah, the ex-military thing makes sense because he talks a lot about he mentions like things in the world that people don't notice, that people like him notice. you know, a truck full of soldiers gets killed and no one freaks out. But if you kill a mayor, everyone loses their minds. Yeah. Plus, he's got that. Hey, Rush, thanks for subscribing. Appreciate it. With Amazon Prime, Twitch Prime. Appreciate you. Yeah. Who's the most overrated superhero? Seth asks. Overrated. Like one that's had a movie made about them? Because I don't think you can overrate a superhero that's in a comic book just because you could pretty much make anything into a comic book. Maybe Green Lantern. Yeah, I could see that, Cole. The idea that you can just create anything with your mind, it's kind of stupid. Aquaman's overrated, says James. I don't know about that. It could be awful. Yeah, you're right, James. It could just be a bunch of eye candy and bullshit like Green Lantern was. But the director I like. James Wan's a really good director, so I got some hope for it. Most overrated superhero. And I'm going to say a movie version. It might be Green Lantern. Oh, you know what's most overrated? And it's a group. Fantastic Four. I'm not into them. It's got potential, but I think people believe way too much into it being potentially like a huge franchise. I think it's stupid as shit. Yeah, exactly right, Cole. Aquaman feeds the people. He's humanitarian. He's trying to bring two worlds together, and Green Lantern just is supposed to protect his quadrant of the universe or galaxy, I guess. Or no, it's universe, quadrant of the universe. And the movie, for whatever reason, made him like an ass, or he's supposed to be like completely selfless, and that's why the Ring chooses him. That's why he become a Green Lantern. DC, whatever reason, the movie side, they screw everything up. But when you get great directors, even when they do their own take on it, like Christopher Nolan, that's not like true Batman, but man, they're great movies. And you get your little kernels of Batman in there that are like, oh, that's Batman. That's what Batman would do that. So it's great. But we haven't really had a true great Batman movie yet. We really haven't. We haven't had that like detective Batman. That's why I think that Dark Knight's the best Batman movie ever, and then Batman Begins, then Dark Knight Rises. The reason why I say Batman Begins is because not just because of the origin stuff, which I can do without, but because he's more of a detective in that movie. Like he's going around on the walls, going through the Narrows and doing detective work, and keeping notes and everything. And spying on people, and he's always got backup plans. And then because he's a rookie, it's his first year doing it. He doesn't have a backup plan for something. Something completely surprises him in the Narrows when a scarecrow nearly kills him. Yeah, I think Ben Affleck is the best Bruce Wayne we've had on screen. I don't know if he's the best Batman. He's good as Bruce Wayne. As an older Bruce Wayne, too. He's just got that, like, I thought he did a great job in Batman v Superman. I don't think he did a great job in Justice League. I think he was checked out and trying to do something that the director didn't understand. But in Batman v Superman, even though he kills people in the damn movie, Bruce Wayne, like when he's staring at that bat suit in the bat cave, he's just staring at it. It's like, it's not necessarily like there's rage inside of him. It's the look of someone who's addicted to something, and he is addicted to being Batman. I love that scene. I don't think enough people talk about it. When he's just staring at the suit, you can see the addiction in his eyes. Like he can't give it up, even though maybe he wants to sometimes. It's good shit. Didn't have to be said, but if you know Batman, and you've known him forever and read his stuff, I love that scene. Question on Periscope: if Auburn loses out on a freeze, do they go after Warner or someone else? They'll go after someone else, yeah. But let's wait to see how this thing develops with Chip Lindsey. Anyway, much more coverage at Auburn Undercover, guys. I just went on a damn tangent about Batman. Anyway, thanks, guys. Thanks, everyone.